Do you know how to tap into the feminine essence within you that men find irresistible? So all men and women have a left and right brain, and they represent the masculine and feminine energy. We really do need to be able to know how to access both of them so that we can reach our full potential in love and life. The masculine side of us is really about the intellect. It's logical and linear, decisive, assertive, driven, and we definitely need those qualities in life. But at the same time, we have our right side, which is the feminine. And the female feminine side of us is about feeling and about our senses. These exercises are going to help you slow things down because the feminine is about fluidity, the gentle and the soft, playfulness. It's about letting go. And the masculine is about control. All of this connectivity allows us to fuel our confidence. It heightens our intuition. It opens us sexually and sensually. And it allows us to radiate those vibes that men just find irresistible, like I said before. We are sort of in headspace most of the day, especially if you are always on the go. And it's so important that you take time to sort of drop into the heart. If you're a woman in a relationship or looking to meet someone, it's really important for you to know how to step into that side of yourself, especially if you are in a position where you do have to be more in your left brain. A really great way for you to connect with yourself and your femininity and your sensuality is when you take a shower. I know a lot of you guys probably are just like in and out of the shower, or when you're taking a shower, you're thinking about what do you have to do that day. Start making your shower time a time for you to decompress. Really feel your body. Look at the soap dripping down you. Women, especially in our society here in the Western culture, women have a lot of body image issues for various reasons. And we need to start working on healing that so that we can start seeing and thinking about ourselves in a completely different way. Next is move your body, especially for those of you that are always in very stiff business suits. And I'm not talking about going to the gym kind of move your body. I'm talking about types of exercise or forms of movement that are going to swivel your hips and move your shoulders and turn your neck. Anything that's going to get you guys into a very fluid state. So when you're alone, put on a song and move however your body's wanting to move, almost like an interpretive, intuitive type dance. Yoga's really great. Stretching, maybe try a pole class, which is a great form of exercise too. Something that's very seductive and sensual. Most people like singing. Even if you don't sing well, it usually feels good when you're by yourself and you're just like belting out a song that you really, really love. When we're singing, we are in spirit. We are in our creative space. I personally have a karaoke machine at home, and I try to pull it out at least every couple of weeks, if not once a week. So even if it's just 30 minutes to sing and be really playful. Take your time to indulge your senses. Go to like a farmer's market where there's lots of colors and smells and different textures. It's important for women to schedule guilt-free receiving time. Not many women do that. This is especially for you busy moms. It's very important for you to have that time to restore yourself and replenish your energy reserves. This is about self-love. And when we don't take the time to do what we need to do to balance our mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual self, we're all discombobulated. Life is going to flow much more easily when we have balance within ourselves. Also, disconnect from technology and connect with your environment and smile at people. There's all kinds of research that shows that when we smile at another person, it actually causes a chemical reaction. So each time you smile, not only are you getting a dump of great chemicals, but so is the other person that you're smiling at. Now, the feminine is all about creating and creation. And so it's really wise for you to once in a while use your hands and use your imagination, use your talents and your skills to create something of your own. It doesn't even matter what it is. Be spontaneous. especially for those of you that have this very strict routine and are rigid and have a plan and don't ever like to deviate from it. It really bothers you. This is especially for you guys. It's so important for you to just do something out of the ordinary, out of the routine. Do that every once in a while. That's going to help amp up your feminine essence. One of the things that I do on a pretty consistent basis is ground. This is any time we're barefoot and we connect with nature. There's all kinds of electrons that are emanating from the earth, and when we allow ourselves to connect to it, it brings our body into a homeostatic state. So I highly recommend you take the time and just indulge your senses when you're out in nature. Connect with your body, feel your breath and your heart. And last, but certainly not least, every woman should be having orgasms on a pretty consistent basis. There's plenty of research that shows the more orgasms we have, the healthier we are. So many of us, especially busy moms, have kind of told themselves, I don't really need it anymore. And it really is a big part of our femininity. Our sexuality has been suppressed and repressed, and we have a lot of cultural, religious sort of stigmas around our sexuality. And it's time that we sort of break those paradigms and take back control, take back the power, understand the beauty and the benefits of allowing ourselves to just relinquish into that space. For those of you who struggle with your sexuality, I highly recommend that you seek out help so that you can reconnect to that facet of yourself. So for those of you that are married or in a relationship or dating, really be cognitive of the energy that you're in when you're with your partner or when you're in the presence of a man. They want to feel our radiance and our sensuality and our softness and our gentleness. That's what gets them excited. For more informative, inspirational videos, you definitely want to check out our website, which is thelovecoaches.com. Be sure to like us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel.